Ladies and gentlemen, a bandstand start for Johnny Farnham.
Lady, the cleaning lady, raindrops keep falling on my head. Oh, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Oh, everything is out of season. Help me if you can. I'm feeling down. They're much too busy counting all this dough from the water. Tell the boys try and understand it. Make a noise and make it clear. Whoa, I'm not waiting any longer. You know that I'm playing to win this time. Only kill chain reaction. Only kill chain reaction.
Hi, and welcome to the Farnham Years, the Nine Network's very special tribute to the biggest single name in Australian music history. Only one artist in this country has had #1 records in the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and this decade as well. So as John Farnham starts off on yet another Australian sellout tour, The Last Time, you couldn't have a better time to reflect on his brilliant career. Tonight we'll see key footage from every stage of John's life as a performer, because a 9 camera was always there to catch the moment. You know, if you hear John's distinctive voice just once, his musical gifts leap out at you. But no matter how big the talent or how famous he's become, he's never, ever, ever lost his larrikin charm.
Well, we've got some footage here now of
Who's the pretty boy?
Go on again, you puffed up.
Excuse me.
Yeah. I was talking to the screen. Yeah. Don't talk. Have a paranoid. Don't you talk to you like that. Bloody hair and everything.
Julie and I get on particularly well. We really do get on very well indeed. And I can get a bit snippy occasionally. And she can get a bit snippy about 12 times a year. No, I must give a cause. I must give a cause. What, you're full, just like Ricky Martin. I'm sorry, I just turned into Rolf Harris. Hang on. Sorry.
Who recorded Sadie?
Hey, the boy's hot. Hey, look at him go. Whoa. Oh, quick as a flash.
Johnny Farnham.
And you got it correct. It was a trick question, of course.
Sing it.
It wasn't.
Sing it. No.
It wasn't.
Go on, sing it. No, go away and die.
The last time you came on, I think the last time, when you actually had to walk through that audience,
Yes.
you got your bum pinch.
I did, actually. No, I did. I actually went home with little black and blue marks all over me bum. I was a bit disappointed. It never happened this time.
No,
Can I say to the next commercial break, I can have a fair bit of fun here today, I think. He said pinch, not goose.
Hard upon the side.
Oh, no, I'm only kidding. I can't. But what I wanted to say... OK, I'll sing it, shall I? See, you don't understand a bloody word I'm saying, do you? Which is just as well, because nor do I.
Under by the sailor's hair, under bosom by the Dankeschön. Eine Welt, eine Welt.
I'm bilingual. I'm bilingual. You'll notice a lot of people in the music industry are, you know, bilingual. Elton John's bilingual.
Can you still do plumbing or not?
Yeah, I can keep a hand in, if you'll pardon the expression. I can fix, you know, I mean, I don't do any roughing in work or anything. Oh, yeah. I still know the lingo, though. But I can fix a leaky tap or a broken dunny, and I can still get my arm like that.
Once you know it.
You do that once, it's something you never forget.
You know, believe it or not, he fixed my plumbing one time as well. There is no doubt John is a consummate entertainer, but he also has a sense of the spectacular. John Farnham can capture the imagination of every individual in the audience with a stunning performance. Look at this, and you'll see what I mean. John's career was kick-started by one song, Sadie the Cleaning Lady. Just 2 days after throwing away his bright future in plumbing to sing full-time, John, then known as Johnny, and he hated being called Johnny, released Sadie the Cleaning Lady on November the 27th, 1967. It gave him his first #1, and it has haunted him and me ever since.
Sadie, the cleaning lady, with trusty scrubbing brush and pail of water.
I joke about it all the time. You know, people say, sing Sadie, and I say, no. But I really do have a soft spot. It's part of the reason that I'm still around.
At the same time for her daughter.
Are there any plans to do Sadie here tonight, John?
Mate.
Give me an S! Give me an A! Give me a D! Give me an I! Give me an E! What do you want? Sadie!
If everyone sings along with you, would you sing Sadie? Do you want to hear it? Come on. Just be a mother-in-law, come on.
Oh, not in front of me, mate.
Yeah, come on.
All right, let's do bloody Sadie. Get this out of it. Now, if I'm going to sing it, so are you. Oh, Sadie, the cleaning lady,
trust is grubby. Well, her red detergent hands have for years not held a man, and time would find her heart in spite of hunger. Oh, slam your flaws, do your chores, dear old Sadie. Look, mister, shoot me. A bleeding lady. Cabin for, shooting for, dear old Sadie. A look so you'll always be a bleeding lady. Come on now, you gotta sing. Sadie, the cleaning lady. No, forget it, Ray, I'll sing. Her aching knees don't get any younger. Well, her red detergent hands have for years not held a man's, and time would find her heart in spite of hunger.
You know, there really was a life after Sadie for young Johnny Farnham. Having caught the public eye, he grabbed us by the lapels with his versatility. There wasn't a field he couldn't conquer, whether it was old-fashioned TV variety, showbiz spectaculars, or lavish stage musicals. Here are some of his great early moments.
Will I ever know, sweet hello, that's meant for only me? My favorite occupation is just to be all alone with you and let the world go by. Gonna build a mountain from a little hill. Gonna build a mountain, at least I hope that I will. Oh, I'm gonna build a mountain, I'm gonna build it up high. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, only know I'm gonna try. Hello, oh darling, well hello, darling. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. Oh, you're looking swell, darling. We can't tell, darling. You're still glowing, you're still growing, you're still going strong. Though you scare me half to death. Here we go, then take a breath. How about loving me, surely, girl? The thing is our season. Dreams have got a way of going on, baby. Everything is out of season. And I think I've gone and caught the summer cold and quite soon. You will be gone, baby. All right. Yeah. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky.
Of all the numbers John sings, one turns up again and again. It's not a hit single, it comes from the stage show Carousel. But in John's hands, it becomes an anthem, a song of hope in a time of need.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm is a golden sky and the sweet
and the blow. Walk on, with a hope in your heart, and you'll
Probably been written about you. You have a magnificent presence, and your voice, you know, it is just a joy to listen to.
He's got one problem, Sam. He's too white.
Well, let him deal with it.
Yeah, all right. Fair enough. What else do you expect?
Hey, big words from Sammy Davis Jr., because believe me, this icon of the 20th century did not praise people lightly. But even a superstar will sit up and take notice when they hear John's voice. Of course, Sammy first heard John on the Don Lane Show, and this show kept John in the public eye through some very lean years in the late 70s.
All you need is love and understanding. Ring the bell and let the people know. We're so happy and we're celebrating. Come on, let your feelings show. Darling, if you want me to be closer to you, get closer to me. Darling, darling.
one John really had a soft spot for. She was a lovely lady called Phyllis Billman, and I absolutely adored her. Now, just because Phyllis was John's mother-in-law, that never stopped John from doing mother-in-law jokes, and boy, did he do some. But I tell you what, Phyllis always gave it to him back.
Now, listen, the last time you were on the show here, live, you had some terrible things to say about your mother-in-law.
Oh, a woman's a dog. Did I tell you that? You throw your underwear at her, she'll knock you out.
What do they think about your mother-in-law?
Oh, they hate her too. No, I'm only kidding. Oh, you're going to get me shot, man. Phyllis isn't going to get on. I'm not even going to give her a CD. She can take it off the radio for all I care. And then I'll sue her.
How's your mother-in-law?
She's okay. She's fine. I've determined to be nice about her today. Oh, hit me.
Is that it?
Yep.
You want another sandwich?
No, she's fine. Another sandwich. No, she's fine. She was up, actually, when we spoke last. She was up here having a little break, and she actually... I kept sending her money so she'd stay up longer. Which was really nice.
Baby, goodbye, baby, goodbye, baby. Got a man on your mind. You got that man on your mind. Got a weight on your shoulder. How you ever gonna find the words to say goodbye?
You know, it was in 1981 when Glenn Shorrock turned in the doorway as he left Little River Band for the last time and said, "I think you should get John Farnham." And they did. And many people say the toughness, the rawness, the hunger of John's enormous album, Whispering Jack, owes a lot to what he learned as being lead singer of LRB.
They built a wall at the border, not to keep us up, but to leave no doubt around the border. And all the people who are trapped within serve to show just how far we'll go and how tough we've been. Every time life looks so easy, but they'll never know, they are much too busy counting all this dough from the border. They built a wall at the border, not to keep us out, but to leave no doubt they're out of order.
I mean, it was sort of like one of those, you know, those shows that we sort of used to watch with Dad and used to sit around and say hi, and then the sort of all the success started to...
Was that with
I can imagine your dad sitting there saying, "Look at Farnham trying to act."
Good afternoon, madam. I presume you're the lady of the house?
Well, I'm not, mate. No, there's no puppy.
This is my husband. Good afternoon, sir. Having a day's rest?
Having a day's rest, this would be the worst day in me bloody life.
No. All I'll need is a PowerPoint, and then you'll watch me wage war against the twin enemies, demon dust and deep-set dirt.
Oh, God. Never mind about me back. Clear out before I turn the hose on you and get those...
Please, you're interfering with my attachments.
No, hang on, no. Oh, please. No, I'm more of a buffoon than an actor. I've got to turn it.
When will Mr. Farnham be in?
Well, actually, you're in luck, because Mr. Farnham's coming in now.
I've come to see you about becoming a pop star.
Oh, you're too late, silly. He already is a pop star.
Before long, there was a chain reaction, and I was flushed with success.
One shot in a revolution, one drop from a poison pill, one fruit too small and bitter, one tree too proud to bend, one man to start the trouble, one kiss to seal the fate, one kill that needs some action, one link in a chain reaction.
Another Irish joke yesterday. Said these two Irishmen standing in the bar, and Paddy says to Michael, he said, no, they're sitting together having a... Yeah, this is they're having a drink. This is our Irish bass player told us this gag, and these two guys are in there having a drink, and one said to the other, he said, "Where are you from?" And the other one said, "Oh, I'm from Dublin." He said, "I'm from Dublin too." He said, what part? Which end? He said, I'm from the north. And the other, I'm from the north too. He said, what suburb? And he told him the suburb. He said, I'm from the same suburb. He said, what street? And he said, O'Reilly Street. He said, I'm from O'Reilly Street. What number? And the barman said, oh, God, the O'Shaughnessy twins are pissed again.
You know, perhaps one of the highlights of my years at Hey Hey at Saturday was one impromptu moment at the end of Melodrama. I was chatting away with John when Tom Jones walked onto the set. And here's what happened next.
One of the early tracks that you put on an album, right?
Well, wasn't that bloody early?
Early-ish. I was trying to listen to the video, then you were talking over the top of it. So I thought, oh, let's listen to John's latest video, and there you were going.
I could probably organise a copy for you, Tom.
Oh, thank you very much.
At the drop of a hat, he'd always do My Yiddish Mama.
Oh.
And I thought, like, you're here now, and I thought it would be, don't drop him, that's not. And I thought it would be lovely to get you both to do it. Whether you want to do it or not. My Yiddish Mama.
Well, yeah.
It was great.
Wait a minute.
Why don't you start? Can we have a G minor, please, Maestro?
So we're really going to do this, then?
Yeah, we are really going to do it.
A couple of mix doing
this. If I don't come in, you'll know I'm blown away.
Aye. Can I have that again, please? My Yiddish mama, I miss her more than ever now. My Yiddish mama, I long to kiss her wrinkled brow. I long to hold her hand once more, as I did in days gone by, and beg her to forgive me for things I did that made her cry. Go ahead.
Off you No, I'm not kidding. You don't know. You don't know. How few were her pleasures. She never cared for fashion style. Her jewels and her treasures, she found them in her baby's smile. And I know that I owe everything that I am today to that dear little lady, so old and so gray. I can't go on, you finish it, Tom.
To that wonderful Yiddish mama, 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 mama. Oh, my.
And that was Molly's Melodrama.
You know, that moment completely blew the whole studio away. In fact, I was gobsmacked. But singing with Tom Jones was just the tip of the iceberg.
on the level east border. Sergeant Anita, she gives the order. Khaki jacket and a stem gun. Maybe just a rhythmless hands some fun.
This is I don't know about this. Oh, mate. No, this is...
Glenn Wheatley, this is your life.
Are you serious? You set this up. Can I tell you, he always said to me, if this ever happens to him, you are going to wear this.
Fantastic. You know, John's great skill is that he can get an audience in the palm of his hand. So when he feels the emotion in a ballad, he takes us all along with him and blows everyone away.
Got myself into some trouble tonight. Guess I'm just feeling blue. It's been so long since I've seen your face. This distance between me and you.
That voice you showed me, it's not the one that I know. I must be strung out on what I do.
Don't hang up again.
There's nothing else I know how to do.
But I burn for you. What am I gonna do? Burn for you. I guess it feels like you're always alone, and I feel that way.
But it's been so hard to explain to you.
Please understand what I do. I burn for you. What am I gonna do? Burn for you. Burn for you. The touch of your hand will let me know you take me in and let me go. If not for love, why would we be? How is it done to into one so easily? We're lifted up by angels and higher than the world. Strong enough to live, bound to love the secret the angels have never heard. We're lifted up by angels. You understand, yet never said.
would fade away if not for love. Where would we be? Ashes to dust, water to run away from me. We lifted up by angels, higher than the world, strong enough to lead mountain line the secret the angels never heard. We're close enough to heaven, above the rain. The darkness cannot reach us. Let the angels teach us. Only love remains. We're lifted up by angels, given wings to fly. Leave the night behind us, trust the light to find us, even as we rise. We're lifted up by
I have. It's been a privilege to put this tribute together, but John's hits keep coming. So before I go tonight, there's something I must do. This is the album, The Last Time. It's already in the top 10, but if you haven't checked it out, and I'll say this for the very last time, do yourself a favour. Hey, thanks for joining us. Good night.